Hello guys, so today we're going to do lesson 2.19, which is pages 108 and 109. So what are we going to do today? Today we'll analyze the deeper meaning of figurative language and determine the theme or intended message of a poem. So what is a theme, guys? You guys remember? The theme, it is a very important message about life that the author wants us, us as readers to understand. So we're going to analyze the theme on the poem that we just read. So, you know, um, explain the figure language, and it was okay. It says, figure language. Said, what mean a writer would say, the class was a zoo instead of simply saying, the class, was out of control. Okay, so that's what are we going to do. We're going to analyze, the language in the theme. So what is the figurative language? The figurative language is a language that helps to create images in reader's mind. So figurative language often uses words or phrases that do not mean exactly what they say. In this case, we are analyzing personification, right? Which is giving human qualities to things, ideas, or concepts. In another one that we saw, it was a metaphor. It is comparing two unlike things, ideas, or concepts by calling one thing, something else. So today we are going to decide if it is a metaphor or if it is a personification. Okay, so what are we going to do first? It is the first one, it is the example. So analyze language. It is here, we have a quotations. Okay, so the first one, it is, as we enter the house, we wipe insecurity off our shoes, which was line 10 and 11. So it says here is a metaphor. It is a metaphor because insecurity is compared with something dirty, like mud or dust, and is wiped off people's shoes. So what is the author message? So the people feel safe and confident when they what? Come home, right? So okay, so this is a metaphor because it compares insecurity to something that people wipe off, their feel, before entering a door. I need to think about why the author describes insecurity this way. He seems to be saying that insecurity is like dirt and that it can be removed before entering the house. So on the second one, it says, and hang out, our marginally on the rack, which was on number 12, the line number 12. So what this one, guys, is a metaphor. It is a metaphor. Why? Because marginally is compared to something like coat. Okay, you could just hang there and leave it there. Okay, so marginality is compared to something like a quote. Okay, so what is the author message? So is the people no longer feel unimportant. They feel like they belong because they're with their families in their home. So the people no longer feel unim- unimportant. They feel like they belong. Okay. On the next one, it says the fear runs screaming out of the house. Self-doubt crawls out of the window. So what that is, guys? Of course, it's going to be a personification. Why? Because there's feelings. We talk about feelings. The feelings cannot run out of the door or or go, out of the window. So what this one means. So the fears run and screams like a person, okay? Self-doubt crawls like a person or an animal. So that can happen. So that's why it is a personification. So fear runs and screams like a person. Self-doubt, okay, crawls like a person or what? An animal. Okay. So what is the other message? So the people are no longer afraid. They stop doubting themselves. So the people are not longer afraid. They stop doubting, okay, themselves. Perfect. I made a mistake. Themselves. Perfect. Okay. So what is the last one? It is his confidence dances with all who have her. She encouraged all to enjoy her. So which is the same thing. It is a personification. Why? Because confidence cannot dance, right? So confidence is like a person and invites others to enjoy her. So confidence dance like a person and invite, right? Invites others to join her. So what that means? So the people can be confident and happy. So the people can be confident and happy. Perfect. So let's go to the next page. Okay. So it says here, analyze the theme. I already told you, right? What is the theme? It is the important message or the personal message that the author wants to give us to learn or to understand as a readers. It's a language that helps to create images in the reader's mind. Figure a language, so analyze the theme. Sorry. Remember that the theme of a poem or a story is the most important message or lesson the author wants readers to understand. To identify in theme, think about what the words in the poem say and mean. So read the important message below. Then identify evidence from the poem that supports each message. finally, write about the poem's overall theme. So in the example it says here, we're going to find on this one that people may feel, that they don't fit into the larger society. So we're going to find quotes that it means that. And the second one, it is people should, feel secure and confident about who they are and not to be afraid to be themselves. So on the first one, we're going to say the text evidence, it means quotes, from poem. So we come and noticed from the barrios. It was on line, 1. So these people might feel that they don't fit into the larger society. On the second one, I wanted you guys to find the lines, okay, 8 and 9, and write it down over here, okay? On the third one, it is called lines 10 and 11, and write it down over here. In this one, it is just the line 12, okay? On the next one, it is people should feel secure and confident about who they are and not to be afraid to be themselves. One example that they give us, it was from our pockets, we remove our tongues to let them la la la. Okay, was lines 15, 16. The next example, it is the quotes that is on lines 22, 23. Write it down, this one, please. This one, it was find it in the lines 31 and 32. In the last example, it was line 33. Okay, so the overall theme, the main theme of David, Barraza's poem, A Place Without Shame, is that people should feel what by being what. Okay, so I wanted you guys to explain to me overall what the author, okay, what is the theme of the author or the author's theme on this poem. Okay, use your own words to describe that. Okay, if you have any questions, guys, just let me know, please. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.